Hello everybody, Brad here today and welcome back to Project Hospital. I hope you're all doing okay. So today we're going to be continuing with building our realistic hospital here in Project Hospital. So first things first, I have named GCK Speedy as our Chief of Emergency Medicine. There we go, so GCK Speedy, you are now in the game. I think you're actually about to pop to the toilet, so we'll give you a little bit of dignity back and we won't watch you go to the toilet. Oh, Sarah Young is collapsing. Sarah, what's wrong? You've got a pneumothorax. Run! Run, doctor, run! Come and help Sarah. So, we've got some hidden symptoms here, actually. So, we could have something like chest pain, tachycardia, wheezing, collapsed lungs. So, let's have a look. Have we done an ECG? We haven't, didn't show anything. Have we done an X-ray on her chest? Oh, that's being done. I think the squares around it. So I think she's going to have that done now, I believe. But it looks like she hasn't got a tachycardia. Let's do chest. And then can we do some other type of like cardiology exam? Heart monitoring? We'll just check that that heart is okay on Sarah. Okay, lovely. So I've been thinking about what we wanted to do today, and obviously last episode we got in our urology/nephrology hospitalisation department over here, and our clinic for that department is just over here. So we've got orthopedic, cardiology, oncology. I don't know whether I'm going to get gynecology, not sure. ENT, not sure, and pathology. Now I've just been thinking, and I wonder if we could section this off as pathology, and because I don't think we need anything more from the admin department, do we? We've got all of those rooms, but I thought this could be quite a good room for pathology, because what we could do is, because it's like a bit smaller over here, we could really kind of like wall it off, you know, get restricted access doors, only staff allowed in that area, and dead patients. And then we can easily fit another one clinic, maybe even another clinic, and then build out the hospitalisation for those up here. That was my thinking. And I need to spend some time maybe off camera, like detailing all of the outside, maybe changing the windows up, changing the wall decor out here. But that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking about pathology over here. I think that makes sense, because where's our ICU is here. Or it could go here, but I just think this square at the back here seems more out the way than the others, and I can't really describe why, but this feels more out the way than the others. What we're going to do is let's do it. So pathology is going to go here. We're going to build that today, and if you guys strongly disagree with me, which I mean you might, then let me know. So corridor, I'm going to stick with the red corridor, I think, because that makes sense in my head for pathology. And what I think I'm going to do is actually have this separate. So have this as our generic brown corridor to about there. Then we'd get in our restricted doors, and that'll be brown corridor up a bit like that. So it's a bit funky, but it gives us this kind of larger corridor area here, because I want it to be really separate and have, you know, like the restricted access all the way across, just so we haven't got any people wandering into our pathology department that shouldn't really be there, because you wouldn't want to wander in. Well, some people might. Someone like Chaos might want to wander in because he's a bit mental. So let's get our red wallpaper out. Yeah, like that. Right, and now, because that's corridor there, isn't it? Right, so now we can start planning. So we need autopsy room, cold room, on-call room, nurse station, cleaning closet, restroom, all those little bits. So we've got quite a lot of space over here. Now, what I could do is I could actually drag this corridor, this wall along here, but I think this would be a really odd area that wouldn't really fit anything in. I can't think what we would put there. So I think it would just be a bit of a waste of space. So what I think I'm going to do instead is have a really nice, large rooms, lots of equipment in our pathology department. So autopsy room. So this is where they perform the autopsies. So I'm just going to have a look. I'm not going to place it. I'm just going to have a look at the... Oh no, wrong one. Pathology, autopsy room. So that's how big they've got theirs, and that can kind of do one, can't it? Oh, I do quite like that though. I quite like how they've done that. Well, let's do our own. We're going to do our own. So, how wide is that? 8 by 6. So, I assume that was 6 that way, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's pop that back as tiles. And we're going to come along by something like 16. I think that makes sense. And there. And then that's going to be there like that. If we go out by 8, we're going to have a bit of a gap in the middle. And then you've got 2 separate stations, if you will. Now I'm going to do doors or windows here. I don't think we need to bother with the restricted doors because we should have really restricted access here. So that's going to be our autopsy room. Right, now cold room. So again, I'm just going to have a bit of an idea. So the cold room, oh, that could go in there, couldn't it? So if we got a cold room in at the back here, we'll get some different tiles. And let's just make this room look a little bit different. So let's just come out there like that. Lovely, so a nice big cold room. So let's segregate that as being the cold room. There we go, lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. Right, now I am tempted to use the prefabs for the on-call rooms just because they look really nice and it will save us a little bit of time. So what about if we were to do on-call room there, or maybe back here, and then the nurse's station being here, a bit like that, and we're going to change these up, and then down here we can have toilet, common room, all of that. So if we were to come out a bit like that, and then get some tiles going down, around, then this could be a rest room, which is going to be staff only. So that's going to be rest room. So let's come into there, and we're going to get out the WC wall there like that with 1, 2. So 4 WCs are going to be able to fit in here if I can get that wall in there. And then WC door, boom, 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 boom. Lovely. And then WCs in there. And it's kind of just tucked out the way. And then we're going to get 2 sinks with mirrors so people can have a little bit of a look in the mirror. Then over here we're going to get a trash bin with a hand dryer on top. And then we'll also get in here maybe like a clock, just so people know, you know, if they need to run to the toilet, you know, because when nature calls, you've got to run to the toilet. But just so you know maybe how late they're going to be. And then just get that as a red corridor wall there. Right, and then this is going to be a corridor for pathology. So let's get this out, because then we can start doing a few bits out here, and then we'll pop in our other rooms in this section, like that. So what I really want to make sure we get in here is our restroom sign, which is just here, and we'll get the black signs, I think, here. So let's just get a sign either side there, just so people know that that is the restroom just in there. Right, okay. So the other rooms we're going to need are a cleaning closet and a common room. So can I steal any that we already have? We could steal this. So if we were to steal that, do we have space over here? Yeah, lovely. So if we were to do that, let all of that come in. Then we're going to delete that door. We're going to get our wooden panel wall, I think it's there. Then if we delete that wall, what we can do is come into here, push all of these bits and bobs back, get our wood floor out there. Where's my wood panelling gone? Put my wood panelling, please, thank you. And then what we're going to do is delete that room there, and we're going to say that this is now a pathology common room to here. And obviously the cafeteria needs to stay as the administrative department. Right, and now we've got a little bit of room back here. So what I'm going to do is get some more of these wall cabinets. And we're going to go back here with a coffee machine and also some fruit juice. There we go. And people can also sit here. Yeah, lovely. Right, that's our common room. And what I'm going to do is actually just wall off, well, that needs to be corridor wall. And our cleaning closet is going to be just here. There we go. Have some tiles in there with a restricted access door, because you know, detergents and stuff like that, guys. We don't want people coming in there and, you know, hurting themselves, you know, getting toxic stuff on them. So let's go into the encore room. We'll move that poster. Then we can fit a nice window in there. Do I want a window in the, on the cold room? Yeah, but we'll make sure that's segregated. I won't have anything on show. Right. So this is going to be a cleaning closet. So I do that. Then we can go into the corner, please. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get some shelves. So let's get, I think 2 janitors in a day, 2 janitors at night is absolutely plenty for here. So let's get a sink in the corner, plastic hamper, trash bin. Really just decorate these rooms with a few bits and bobs, just so they're not empty looking. You know, we've got loads of space here, so we might as well use that space. Let's get a fire extinguisher. Yeah, we'll get a nice plant. And let's get, can we get a wet floor sign? Maybe if we delete that one, and we'll get a wet floor sign that the janitors can pop out into these corridors or other rooms to stop people, you know, having that risk of slipping. Right, now I think I'm going to go for this floor, just the basic floor. I do use this quite a lot, so we might want to change this in the future, possibly. Okay, but I'm happy with this bit down here. You know, we've got some real nice space going on. It's a nice spacious apartment, which I like. Let's get a double door to the cold room with some nice windows either side. Oh yeah, I like that. Then again, where's the middle? So the middle's like there. We're to get some windows in there like that. Because we're not going to have many windows in the rooms. So I think we're going to do that, and that's about it. Because again, you probably wouldn't want lots of windows in these rooms, you know, because of the sensitive stuff going on inside. That's just my thoughts. That's just my thoughts. Right. So what we also need to do is say that this is going to be staff only. And we're going to do this as blue, which is a staff only area. Patients must have permission. Now I hope what that will do is that will mean that there's absolutely no risk of this department not being functional, you know, when they're wheeling people in, because at that point the patients are unfortunately actually dead, aren't they? So hopefully that means that, you know, patients can still come in here when they are deceased, to have their you know, their pathology done. So let's get in some snack stuff here. We'll get a little chair there. We'll get another little chair down here, even though it's probably won't be used very much down here, because, you know, we're not going to have any patients in these areas. Now I'm just going to go a little bit, well, not crazy, but we'll just get some stretchers around here. Yeah, lovely. Right, and what about maybe a coffee machine, maybe there. Then maybe get a few plants. We'll get a couple of wet floor signs in. So we'll get a COVID poster, because, you know, that just needs to be everywhere at the moment. Therapy poster, you know, because doctors are going to see things here, guys. Those doctors are going to see things. All those dead bodies piling up. Right, and then we'll get a little bit of signage outside, like the minimal signage, only a few rooms and stuff on it. Trash bin out there. I love these urology posters as well, they're really nice. Maybe like a Wi-Fi router in the on-call room. Maybe a few more trash bins around. Lovely, right. Now maybe, last but not least, a couple of plants. Just a few plants dotted around. Nothing crazy. Bit like that. And then maybe one more. Maybe like a coffee table with, I don't know, a lamp or something on it. Like that. Okay, lovely. I like that. Now you might want to, you know, fill out the corridors a little bit more in the future. Right, so cold room is going to be here. I've actually not got much space to put this one. So let's pop it there, because I don't think I can put those on glass. I know Bilala had a really good way of doing it on glass, but I can't remember. Was it that you could delete the window, place it down? If we can't do it, I'll just do it before the next episode, guys, so don't worry. And then you put the window back on top. No. Okay, well I can't remember. Maybe we'll get rid of the window there. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. And then we can get rid of that one in there. I think there's a way. I know Lala had a way, so I'll try and have a look. Right, an autopsy room, so that's that one and that one. And then we've got the on-call room and the nurses station. So nurses station pops in there, and the on-call room is just there, with a common room down here. Common room, where art thou? There you are. And then a cleaning closet in there. And then can we have, what's the autopsy? It's like the foot tag, isn't it? Right, where's that one? There it is. So then we have the autopsy just there. Okay, lovely, right. So, cold room, I feel like the black floor could be quite a contrast to the white tiles. Yeah, I like that. And the black abyss beyond. Right, so in here we need body fridges, which I'm going to have along this wall here. So if we've got 4, let's go 5 of them. Then I'm going to have a room here on the side, which is segregated. And here I thought we could have like a records office, really. Maybe like a little curtain if you weren't keen on what was happening. And then like I know these won't be used, I know that, but I feel like you'd still have like some records, of patients you have, patients yet to be worked on, that kind of stuff. So okay, that's great. And then we'll get a couple of chairs, and then maybe a couple of PCs. Yeah, okay, I like that. And then maybe this side can have some wood flooring up to there. Love it, love it. Have some stretchers there, and then we'll get some more tables in here. Again, I know this window's looking in, but I hope that no one, no patients are going to be here. But what we could do is if we pop those up to there, like that, we could get again some privacy screens out like that, so you could actually shut that if you wanted to. Let's just get 2 tables. I don't think we'll ever have more than 2 people in here at once. So okay, I like that. I like that a lot. And who wants what kind of things can we get on the wall? Like bin, just general stuff. Get some scrubs at the back there. Pathology viewer. Again, I know it won't be used, but we just want to fill these rooms out with objects because it just makes them look a lot better. And then maybe like lab shelf and a whiteboard. Yeah, so we haven't got too much going on, but it's enough. And then I think we'll also want a clock. I want to make sure there's a clock in here. Can we get that maybe on this wall? And then again, we'll also get one in there. Lovely. Right, and actually autopsy rooms. Let's go for tiles. Let's go for white floor. Would that look cool? Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that. Right, so can we go in here? Now what we're going to do is I really liked the prefab. So they had we could actually just get that in. Let's get into prefab. I know I said I wasn't going to. I know I said, but I lied. Okay guys, I lied. Right, now what we're going to do is just delete that one, and then maybe we'll just delete that and the stretcher. Yeah, but I really like how they've set out that room. Now what we're going to do is then just copy that, pop that in there. Now what we're going to do is delete that middle bit, and then the sample fridge can go over to here, and the whiteboard can also go over there in the corner. Lovely. Right, so now what we can do is delete that door like so, and pop back in our red door. Oh, now that's good. That's good. I like that. Now what I was going to do is just move those posters to the other side. Let's do that, that, and that. Just so it's like flipped a little bit, just something a bit different. Oh, there's actually a rogue door. Bye door. Right, and then I feel like we need something there. Could we get, what could we get there? Maybe like a fire extinguisher with a fire alarm on top. Oh, I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Right, so that's our infrastructure of our pathology department. Now we need to get a few staff. Right, so janitors. Let's do the janitors first. So let's get in George. Maybe one in a day or one at night is actually enough. That could be enough, couldn't it? Well, let's go Andrew, and then we'll get one more in a day as... Yeah, we'll get Jane. Right, and now doctors. We just need one doctor and one nurse. So let's get one doctor in the day. Your fast line. So let's get Ryan Day at night. There you go, Ryan. And then in the day, do we need any special skills? I don't think we need any special skills. Sandra's pretty good. And then Sandra could be our chief. Okay, and then so these rooms are quite large. And then nurses. Let's go for Sarah. Yay! And then at night, who've we got here? Oh, maybe Gabrielle McHogg, because he's more efficient at night. Okay, so it's a pretty quiet department. Oh, what's this? What can I get? I can get Overcure. Ooh. So we could say goodbye to these two. Have we completed all of the... Oh, no. Nowhere near, look. Well, I kind of want to complete them, really. We get more money, but we don't need money. We don't need money, so I'm not going to do that for the moment. Okay, but now we've got a fully functioning pathology department. I have just popped a little square of wood out here. So let's get that floor. Right, and then our corridor out here. What I'm actually going to do as well is, what does this corridor belong to? Nephrology, which is here, isn't it? Right, so what we're going to do again is say that patients cannot come through here unless they are invited to come through here. Just this is a really restricted area, staff only really. And then get a couple of windows in here. And then maybe we'll just steal something like... Well, let's just do it ourselves, so just so the wallpaper doesn't get mixed up. So what we'll have is just a few chairs. We'll go blue. Like that. Water dispenser. Oh no, that needs to go in there. Some brochures on it. Then maybe here we'll get a couple of visitor seats in the light blue. Literally like two. And then a vending machine here with a coffee machine. Can that go there? They need to go there. Does that need to be flipped? Yeah. A bit like that. With a wet floor sign. And maybe some a luxury plant just in there. So it's quite basic again. Where are you going? Oh, you're going down the lift. Okay. So that should mean that that is all okay. I don't think we're going to be getting loads of use out of the department. We don't have, that many people that die, thank God, in our hospital. But at least we've got it in. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. Okay, so that was really, really productive. So we've got 4 out of 5 stars for prestige. So an article in a local tabloid calls us 30% less patients, and we've got 90% patient intake. So what I wanted to do is just spend literally a couple more minutes just having a look at this. Right, so it's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, day 12. And when you look down that list, they're all 5 stars except from pathology. So I'm surprised that our patient intake's so low. Yesterday was 80%, today apparently is 78%. Okay, so let's have a look at pathology. I mean, let's see if there's anything we can do here. How do I... Is it here? No, autopsy history. Staff table. Right, so the only person that isn't quite happy is Andrew Lee, who's over here as a janitor. Has boss, nice environment. Okay, so he seems okay. I'm not sure why. Because I think this procedure is really good. Like, you look down that list, and I never get 5 stars, guys. I don't see 5 stars in the majority of departments very often. So let's speed up time. Let's speed up time by a few hours, and we'll just see if this improves, because I don't really know what more I can do. And let me know what department you want to see next. So the choices are orthopedy, cardiology, oncology, gynecology, or the ENT, ear, nose, throat department. So let me know down below what department you want to see next. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you're new here, please subscribe. Right, so now it's 7 o'clock. Has this changed? No. Let's have a look at our staff table. So Andrew's now much happier. So I assume it just needs to kind of update. But basically the hospital's running smooth. It's running really nice. So we've got our pathology department up here. We've got our urology / nephrology department in here that we did in our last episode. And I'm really happy with how this turned out overall actually. Then we've got our ICU. And then down here we've got our labs. This looks really busy. I love that. Let's just have a look around all the rooms. Are these all got enough staff? Or does that say low, high, low, medium, medium, medium? Then we've got our nephrology. Low, low, none. So that looks good. ICU, high. Oh no, that's our emergency ward. ICU is low. We need some more beds here, look. So we've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7 patients here. Okay. Right. Okay. I mean, we could get another ward here, but I don't... Or we move ICU, because I know some of you guys were saying that you would normally have ICU like on the top floor. So we could actually move our ICU and have a much bigger emergency observation ward. That could work, couldn't it? What I'm going to do, I'm not going to do anything too drastic, so let me know down below. I'm going to pause the game so we don't get any more patients coming in. And let me know down below what you think. If you think the intensive care unit should move upstairs, let me know. It makes sense. You know, again, you want your intensive care unit to be out the way of as much as possible. So, you know, there's a really low risk of infections spreading through those kind of environments. So let me know down below, and we can do that next episode. We can move the intensive care up here and then get a much bigger emergency observation ward. Let me know down below what you think. Guys, thank you very much for joining today. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel down below if you haven't done so already. And please feel free to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Have a great day. See you later.